Hi? Is that what you said? Hi? Hi? Alright, welcome back to another vlog, guys. Today is a bittersweet day. Well, I don't know yet. We don't know yet what's going to happen, but I was talking recently in a Q&A about we are trying to kind of decide what to do with our camper, whether or not we're going to keep it or sell it, and we have someone interested in it. So someone is coming to look at it today that is sort of like a family friend, so we didn't like list it anywhere or anything. So yeah, I'm just feeling a lot of feels about it. But Christopher spent some time yesterday cleaning it out because we still had a bunch of stuff in it from the move, because you know we used it to kind of store stuff. So he took a bunch of stuff to storage. That's going to be part of our 2021 project, is to clean out our storage units. Morning! Morning! Ta-da! So he cleaned it out, and I'm gonna go in there this morning and clean it with, you know, cleaners and such, to get to the dirt and the dust and anything else that might be hiding in there. Hi! Yay! You're such a goofball. Yay! What? So I'm gonna go out there and give it a good deep clean before these folks come to look at it, and we'll see. I told Christopher, I'm like, you know, if they decide that it's not right for them, they don't want it, then, you know, we'll have to make a decision about whether or not we actually list it for sale, or what we want to do. But okay, I feel a face slap coming on, and I don't have any hands to defend myself. Hi. Hi. Is everything so funny? Oh yes, it's so funny. Oh yes, it's so funny. Okay, let's go clean. All right, here's the old camper. I certainly will miss her. Not too much cleaning though that I have to do in here. It's not too bad. They probably don't want my llama picture above the toilet. I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, like, why would you sell the camper? You guys loved the camper. You had all these plans to travel and stuff. Why would you sell the camper? Especially if you're feeling kind of sad about it. Oh, are you bringing me my thing? Thank you. It's okay. I got it right here. Thank you. So anyways, the short answer is just that we don't use it as much as we thought that we would, as much as we hoped that we would. We had, you know, lots of plans to travel more, and we really did love it. But we just found that for us, it was one of those things that with the size of our family and the ages of our kids is really, I think, more what it boils down to, is not so much the size of our family, although that is absolutely a part of it, but the ages of our kids, that it's just a little bit easier for us to do the Airbnb thing or VRBO thing, Verbo, whatever thing, for places to stay when we want to travel. We still would love to do some like cross-country travel and do all of that, and we may do that in a few years, but I feel like when I say a few years, I mean like 5 years. Like it might be something that we do when Kennedy and Shelby are a little closer to flying the nest and my youngest kids are a little bit older and able to remember it, enjoy it, that sort of thing. And so with us having this hobby farm now, I mean, everything in life is a trade-off. There are sacrifices that you make. And one of those for us is that while we can still travel, because my parents and I, you know, the whole purpose of us doing this together was so that because we both love to travel, that it makes it possible for us to do that, because we can go and they can take care of the animals, and then they can go and we take care of the animals. We have that, you know, to our benefit when it comes to still being able to travel and do things whenever that opens up again. But that's not necessarily conducive to us taking off in an RV for 2 months, 3 months, something like that. That's a lot longer of a stretch than we'd be comfortable leaving all of our animals. So for us, it just, again, like life is just a trade-off, and we'd thought that maybe we'd do the RV travel stuff for a while before we settled into a farm type place, but that's just not the order that things worked out in. And so I think that probably like I said, maybe in another 5 years or so, we can, you know, sort of maybe plan one of those longer trips with the kids, and my folks can stay at our property and help with the animals, and just, you know, we'll have different options. You just never know what the future holds. But for now, it's just not something that we use. And we had talked about turning it into like a little guest house kind of thing here, so that people, when they came to visit us, would have a place to stay. But just to be honest, we don't have that many visitors, and it's an expensive guest house. It's something that I would rather have the money back out of it than just to sit on that, if that makes sense. So just financially, it makes more sense to just go ahead and sell it. The market is actually really great for them right now, and our model in particular, very hard to find used. So it should be relatively easy to sell. If these folks that are coming today don't want it, if it's too much for them, because it is just 2 people. So if this is too much for them and they don't want all of this space or whatever, then we might just go ahead and list it on one of the RV trader sites. And now that it'll be all cleaned out and I can take pictures, we'll just go ahead and list it and try to get it sold. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. It's like bittersweet because we have so many great memories in here, but such is life, and you can't hold on to things just because they have some bit of nostalgia to them, especially something that's an expensive item like this that would be better for us and our family to have the resources back out of it. So that is what is happening with the camper. Now, I gotta clean.
I wake up in the morning in this great blue state. Golden fingers caress my face. Slips through the window on a silky breeze. A dreamer's line to plant some seeds.
It's all clean. Gonna look mostly the same to y'all because stuff was already out of it, but I'm gonna take my garbage bag with me. Ta-da! Bathroom is all clean. Ready to go.
She's my believer, healing all my doubts. A lighted mirror reflecting out every true potential. A bedrock belief, an elaborate plot to set this bird free from every element of base, every color there's attached. She paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea for the ancient memories, just as fleeting as a breeze. She paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea. How we lay in the sunset, white cotton in June. Her body sings, and I join the tune. All the sirens calling.
You're not helping. You're hindering. Oh, I don't know if I like this rug, y'all. Returning rugs is such a pain, too. Just as brighter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more dull. Whoa! Ruh-roh! I swear this room, because it's like at the top of the stairs, it's like the sound. So whatever's going on downstairs has like a straight direct funnel up into this room. So it can be so loud when the kids are down there. I got in a little order from Old Navy for the kids. Y'all ask a lot about like where the kids' clothes come from, and I would say probably 90% of their clothes come from Old Navy because they're just, I don't know, they're so affordable, and there's always coupon codes, there's always discounts. I have an Old Navy card, and I like use it, pay it off every month. So I use like the cash that they give you, the Old Navy bucks or whatever they're called. I just feel like I'm always able to get like a good bang for my buck there, especially with like so many kids to shop for. It's often less expensive even than like doing secondhand. So anyways, They got in some really cute stuff, and so cute. I love like the Christmas print, I don't remember what it's called, like a tartan plaid. Ooh, knocked over the Christmas tree. They had like a collared dress and a regular one. Look at this sweater. So, so cute. Like a Fair Isle sweater. I love it. And this is this is a really good quality, like thick sweater. It's not cheaply made. So I really like their stuff. Y'all, I nearly had a heart attack though, because I went on to share with you guys on Instagram the other day about Rakuten. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form is this sponsored. I've worked with them in the years past, back when they were like Ebates and stuff, but this is not sponsored. I went on to share on Instagram the other day because I usually use Rakuten before I'm doing online shopping, especially because most of the places that I shop are on this app, are on Rakuten. But anyways, I saw that they had changed. Normally when I like share a link with you guys, they have like a sign up for you where you get $10, but they changed it for Christmas to be $40. $40. You get $40. I was like, holy cannolis. That is a really, so not only do you get, I'm just going to show you. I swear this is not sponsored. I feel like you think that it probably is. I'm not lying. It's not sponsored. So like the different stores, you get a percentage of cash back, and it builds up, and then you get that money in a check a few times a year, like once a quarter basically. Okay, so they changed the referral. It's kind of gone back and forth. They had it up to $40. I think it might be at $20 right now. They've bounced between like $40 and $20, but it's normally only 10, and now it's I think at 20. But anyway, so you get the cash back. So like Walmart 6%, Free People's 5%, Old Navy is 6% cash back. So when I go to shop Old Navy, I get 6% cash back. And it's just one of those things that's like, it's such a pleasant surprise every quarter that I will get a deposit in my PayPal account, or if you do a check in the mail or whatever, for hundreds of dollars for things you were already purchasing and ordering anyways. So anyways, I've loved it and used it for years, and I have, my like lifetime cash back is over $12,000, and I've been using it for probably 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys because I know that the sign up like initiative that they give you is higher than it normally is. Like I said, it's normally $10, and it's been waffling now between $20 and $40. So that's great. As soon as you make like a qualified purchase, then you get that money. And then also all of the cash back right now is higher percentages for the holidays as well. So like I said, Old Navy's at like 6%. Some places are even as high as like 10%. So it's great to look at before you are going to be making any big purchases for Christmas. Target's on here, Gap, Old Navy, Macy's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Foot Locker, Dyson, if you're going to make a big purchase, Backcountry, just most of the places that I shop are on there. So I just want to share that. I'll put a link in the description box if you guys want to check it out and get that cash bonus while you're doing your holiday shopping. But now I am going to hang up these clothes. This is the other like little Fair Isle type sweater that I got for the twins. And then I also found this little online boutique, what's it called? Little Rabbit Wears, and they have like vintage looking outfits that are so cute. Look at this. It's called like the Miracle on 34th Street dress. Now this dress is, the inside of it is lined with like a minky, not minky, but like velour type feeling material. It is crazy warm. Look at this with a little pair of like knee highs and Mary Janes. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. And they have like so many cute like vintage type dresses. So if you like the pinafore and vintagey looking stuff, I really have liked that site. I'll link that as well. It's called Little Rabbit Wears Boutique. I guess while we're talking about brands that we like, I also tried this year, I haven't bought really anything from Mini Bowden. I don't think maybe ever, but certainly not in a really long time. And I purchased these dresses for the twins from Mini Bowden, and they are, I really, really love them. They are pricier. Their brand is definitely more expensive, but I will say you can definitely tell like the quality of the item, the way that it feels, the way that it wears, the way that it washes and stuff. I can definitely see that like this is one of those brands that you're kind of getting what you pay for with Mini Bowden. So these were the dresses that I got for the twins. They wore these when we went to the apple orchard. So Chi-Chi's got vomited on, but it's fine now. It's good. Can't smell the vomit at all anymore. And this is that same dress from Little Rabbit Wears, but in pink. So I actually ordered it in red, and they accidentally sent it in pink, and then sent me an email saying like, oh gosh, we're so sorry. Everyone who ordered the Miracle on 34th Street dress, like it was supposed to be red, and we accidentally sent pink. So they basically like let everybody keep the pink one. I feel like I kind of got 2 dresses. Well, I did get 2 dresses for the price of one. She's upset with me because she wants to go in there, but we can't go in there right now because of the horses. Grandma and Papa are here with a gate over there because we are, oh man, you guys, sometimes things end up costing money that we weren't prepared for. And yeah, so that's what's happening. Hang on, come with me just a second, come here. So basically the long story short is that we're going to be replacing a lot of fencing. So we needed to have the no climb fencing hung, and they came out and said there's just so many rotten posts.
Mommy?
Yes, honey. And the long and short of it is that some of this fencing was built in like the 80s or 90s, so it's pretty old. And we had to replace a lot here initially just to get it functional, but in order for them to be able to hang no climb on it, we have to replace a ton of posts. So it's just not that much more expensive to go ahead and replace all the fencing. And to us, it's like if we're gonna have to replace all the fencing in a couple years anyways, we might as well just go ahead and do that now. So we're gonna start in sections. We're not gonna do the whole property at one time or anything like that. We're gonna start in sections. We're gonna do the mare's pasture and the llamas, which is kind of neat because it gives us an opportunity to rearrange things a little bit and change where the fence line goes down there for the mares, and extend it so that they have this like a much bigger pasture. But the thing is that obviously we can't have them in there while they're doing the work. So we've got this other pasture behind us here, but there's no gate to the lower part because it's all part of one huge one, but we have it sectioned off. So my parents have to go cut into the fence down there and add a gate so that we can put the mares down there and they can stay. The fencing project should take, I think he said like 10 to 14 days to complete everything. We shall see. Hopefully they can get it done. It's weather dependent as well, so if the weather just turns totally crappy, then it could take longer. Let's hope not. But yeah, so just kind of one of those things that you can't necessarily control, but we want to do things right and well here and have functioning things. So yeah, just kind of part of it, but we found a really great company to do the fencing. It's actually a woman that I think owns it and runs it, and then her husband like kind of works for her. So it's kind of a cool little operation they have going on there, but they was really nice folks and gave us some good deals, and we kind of like worked around like we're going to be taking down. So that's the big thing, is we have to take down the old fencing because for them to do that, the cost was a few $1,000s, and we just thought, let's save a few $1,000s and we'll take it down ourselves. So that is going to be a huge project that we're going to be taking on over the next few days because they start on Tuesday. So we've got to start taking down this fencing. That's going to be fun. So unfortunately that does mean that the llamas are going to have to stay up here as well. They're not going to be able to go down into their pasture while the fencing's being done. But the good news is once it's all done and the no climb is up and everything, then the llamas, the goats, the pigs, everybody will be able to go down into the pasture during the day. We can keep the male goats separate from the female goats and all that kind of stuff. So it will have great benefits when it's done, but it's expensive and timely to get it done. So story of our lives. Hi guys. Hi guys. Kennedy or Shelby took the pigs in. So I think Ruthie's inside right now.
Okay, because this one was screaming like she was dying.
Well, of course, if she doesn't have her sister, she gets angry.
That's what I figured.
What? What do you see? What do you see? I don't see. What is it? What sound? What do you hear? Oh, the birdies are calling to you? Oh, yes. You hear the birdies?
Buddy, did you get
Yay! The birdies are calling. Oh, they're flying like birdies. Are you flying like a bird? Oh, that's garlic. Why is there garlic out here? She just found a chunk of garlic on the ground. What? What? Oh, yeah, that's dog poop.
This looks like a paper shell pecan tree too.
One of these is I can't remember when Ash and I identified the trees.
This is a pecan tree. These are pecans all over the ground.
Okay.
I mean, there's no...
Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that. You could eat that.
Yes, you can. Now, depending on what kind it is, it may have a bitter. Just make sure you don't eat any of that.
Would you do something to eat it for, I mean, that's, I guess, a raw. I mean, you could roast it with some salt or something to give it some flavor. No. Oh, okay. Pulling a giant limb. You found one too, a pecan.
They're
Does
sweet.
it taste good?
They're sweet. They're perfect.
So they're actually edible?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at them all.
My grandma.
Mommy's a big stick.
Whoa, whoa, it is a big stick. It's actually a limb from that tree. I don't
All right,
think
if they're
yours is good for your
really
teeth.
wrinkled like that, probably not very good.
Yeah, that one looks a little...
But as long as they're thick and meaty,
That's what she said.
they're very good.
If they're really wrinkled, not good. If they're thick and meaty, delicious.
Like this one will be good. And these are paper shell pecans. You can tell by how the tree bark looks and how easy these are to crack. The shell's very thin.
If it wasn't, then what kind of... Would they not taste good?
No, there's all kinds of pecans. It would taste fine. But I can't believe how good these are.
Well, this one just found garlic, which I know for
look.
certain is from the kitchen, but...
Look, Mommy.
Yeah, you found garlic.
Yeah, I found
Oh
a
my
garlic.
God.
Unless the Grinch has been here. You're just eating it.
They're very good.
I guess I could... Huh.
You
Should-
can come out here and pick them up by the buckets and take them in and crack them and roast them.
Well, when are you supposed to get them?
They'll start falling in the late fall, so probably late October, early November. They started really hitting the ground.
And that's
They've been
when we
on
should
the
pick them
ground
up.
so long now that a lot of them are starting to get kind of icky.
Gotcha.
But the shell like that, the shell looks good. It's light colored.
What?
Look at that. See, when the shell's light colored and in good shape, you have a good pecan.
All right, so now the kids have decided they took some out there and, yep, and the animals really liked them. So now the kids are collecting them, cracking them,
Want a bite?
and putting them into baggies and bowls to take to feed to the animals. No, I'm good, thanks. Did you try them?
They don't
You got to make sure you get all of the brown stuff off of them or they're bitter.
Yeah, like in between the cracks of them.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's the stuff that
I
tastes
already
bitter.
got
You got to clean them out well, otherwise they don't taste as good.
I've been breaking most of them off in
Feel
there.
like
and I'm
syrup
always
one.
tossing them in. Break some of it off. That one's... I don't want to leave them out. My only concern is the boys will bully them or...
Hey,
Here, come here. You can have one from me.
guys want some?
You want some?
Mmm,
She's trying to do her tricks for it. Ruthie, don't
Louie.
try. You like them, I promise. Louie will eat them.
Let's go check on the gate progress that my parents are doing. I've got Millie and Azzy here. Jonah's down here, hopefully helping, but probably more like heckling. That's what he loves to help with projects though, and he'll stick with you all day on a project. It's kind of funny because you'd think that he would get bored, but he doesn't. He will really like come and help all day with something. So I take back what I said about Jonah being really helpful. I don't know what this is, but I don't think it qualifies as help.
Wow.
Monkey see, monkey do. Whoa. The kids were up there cracking pecans for the last 30 or 40 minutes, and then they took them all to fed them to the goats. And the
Jeff, it's on the fence.
there's some left, but the goats and the pigs love them.
We noticed that
Love
our
them.
neighbors have a pecan tree, and I was out there yesterday, and Mom's like, oh yeah, Hank's got a pecan tree. You got a, hold on.
Oh, I don't know why I'm filming what you're doing right there. The gate's there. There's the gate. It's up. Yes, honey. Where's what?
Can't see the level or anything, so you got to
River? River's over there in the grass. Behind Grandma. Look, behind Grandma, over there. Walk under if you want to go see River. Amelia loves this cat. Loves this cat.
Tune. All the sirens calling, the crows leave their trees, but a peace pervades us, and the dreamers dream from every element of past, every color that's attached. She paints pictures blue and green, and I release them to the sea for the ancient memories, just as fleeting as a breeze. She paints pictures blue and green.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's vlog. As he's sleeping on the back porch, he's so cute. Yeah, we're just going to do dinner and get ready for another busy week of stuff that has to get done around here in preparation for the new fencing to go in. So, lots to do. That's it for today's video. Can you just throw a tennis ball at me? Where is he go? Got it! Ha! Nailed ya. And not in the good way. You're so dramatic.
It's kind of like American Gladiator. Remember that show? Yeah. Like the very last stage is with the tennis balls, Nitro and Turbo.
That would be fun. That'd be a good stress reliever. Look at this giant stock pot.
Oh, he saw you.
I love it.
He found you.
I found this bad boy on Amazon. Hi. Hi. Can I buy you with Swedish fish? Buy him off with Swedish fish. All right. Now seriously though, that's it for today's video. See y'all again very soon.
At least in the